الله 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 ما لنا مولى سوى الله.
So we have mobile phones with a pen here. Meaning means of what? Contact. Now this sign we mentioned initially at the beginning, where the Bedouin came with the sheep, and the Messenger ﷺ said that from the end of times is that the shoe will talk, and a man's stick, asahu, and sawtahu, the whip will talk. This one was referring specifically to the whip. The wording in this hadith is, the translation here should be, it is a sign from the signs before the hour, that a man will go out and return. His two shoes and his whip. Here it is salt. The word is salt. Will tell him what his family did in his absence. But in the other narration that I mentioned at the beginning of the lecture, it mentions asa, which is stick. It mentions salt, which is whip. And it mentions shoe. Now how does a shoe speak? Here you have an example of a shoe which has a spy lens. Here's shoes, camera. Women, you should check this if your husband has these type of shoes. Build in 8 GB memory. And a man can leave his home, leave his shoe, and the camera can record everything his wife gets up to behind his back. And here we have camera sticks, walking sticks, asahu. Now, you also can get cords with the camera, like a whip. It's also possible to have that. So this is the miracle of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which the conspiracy theorists or the truth community, if they indeed are looking for the truth, you have it here.
Subhanallah.
Not in the shoe, in the hadith.
Subhanallah.
Now, here are some of the signs that I wanted to cover. Signs that have happened, are happening, and will continue to happen. Talking animals. Now, I had a video of a talking elephant. Unfortunately, I was not able to send it because it had too many segments with unveiled women. But if you check for a talking elephant, you will find that there's an elephant that exists today that talks. It says a few phrases in a foreign Eastern language, and it converses with the zookeepers. And you will also find talking parrots, that's obvious. But in the past it has taken place. When did it take place in the past? The hadith I mentioned regarding the wolf, that the wolf spoke of. So that this sign has happened. And this sign is happening. And this sign will continue to happen. Now the hadith states, the hour will not be established until, I wrote some in brackets, that's my addition. Because people can misread hadith. Some animals will speak to humankind. And toward the end of time, Dabatul Ard will talk. Dabatul Ard will appear in Makkah al-Mukarramah. And we will get to the sign of Dabatul Ard some later time, inshaAllah. This is narrated by Ibn Hibban in his Sahih. Now remember, you know, the sourcing of hadith which I have given here, I have sufficed myself with one Sahih hadith per subject.
Subhanallah. Subhanallah.
In some cases, I gave additional hadith in case someone argues against the previous source. But if you research the hadith literature, you will find many hadith on these subjects.